Oh, Joe Biden. What further corruption could this man be up to? Oh my goodness. Oh. Besides, he's very, very corrupt. He's part of the Obama administration and Russiagate going all the way back to Crossfire Hurricane. Crossfire Hurricane was, of course, when the Obama administration was able to get the CIA, the FBI, the DOJ, all to sign off on FISA warrants to spy on the Trump campaign, to spy on Carter Page, who was working within the Trump campaign personnel. So they spied on him, I would say illegally, considering that they lied all over the FISA applications. I think there were like 16 errors, and there is already somebody that is being prosecuted, I think, for altering an email that was sent in as part of the FISA investigation paperwork to get the warrant to spy on Carter Page. Hello. Okay, so anyway, Joe is part of this, right? He's actually the one who, in a meeting with the big O, Peter Strzok's notes, it basically said, Joe Biden is the one to come up with the idea of the Logan Act being used against General Flynn. They were after General Flynn because General Flynn knew what they were up to. And he would have blown the whistle on all of this. On all of it. So, Biden is part of this. He's part... You're killing me. You're killing me, Scout. He's part of this whole entire Crossfire Hurricane, Russiagate. So he's part of all that. And now we've got all this Hunter Biden stuff. And I was going to make a video about this before, but these are all like alleged things. And I really don't want to get on Hunter Biden for being a drug addict, having a drug problem. I've known some people very close to me who had drug problems. Mostly it was to do with prescription pills, but an addiction is an addiction. And it is heartbreaking when it's a family member, somebody that you love, because they have to make the decision for themselves to quit and get better. And hopefully Hunter Biden has done that, considering that he has children, and nobody wants to see anybody go downhill with crack, cocaine, meth, any drugs, really. This is not what this video is about. This video and the latest information about Hunter Biden's emails are explosive. Wow. I don't even want to talk about the pictures of Hunter Biden. Here's my guess of how the laptop ended up in the repair shop. This is what I think happened. I think if you look at the pictures, you can tell Hunter Biden had quite the night at some point with a prostitute of some sort, smoking what looks like crack cocaine and taking selfies in the bathtub. I think what happened was Hunter had a little bit too much to smoke, and he probably dropped his laptop in the bathtub, kerplop. And Hunter, being a relatively rich man who has a lot of connections and probably an assistant, handed his wet laptop to his assistant and said, hey, can you get this fixed? And his assistant was like, yeah, I can do that. Why it ended up in a repair shop in Delaware, I don't know. Maybe he was in Delaware while he was partying with this prostitute smoking crack cocaine. I really couldn't tell you, but it's totally plausible that this happened. Who knows why drug addicts do what they do? But I can tell you one thing that drug addicts do is that they don't remember things. They don't remember them very well. So if Hunter Biden was to give his assistant the laptop and say, hey, drop this off, try to get this fixed for me, I bet you anything he didn't give it much of a thought afterwards. He moved on with his life. He did his own thing. Laptop sitting in the shop, and it just sits there for a long enough period of time where it's basically abandoned. It's abandoned property. And the laptop repairman is an $85 laptop repair job, which could cost Joe Biden the election. These emails are basically telling me that Hunter Biden, he got a position at Burisma so that Joe Biden could use his influence as the VP to get Burisma, like one of the largest, what do they call it? Energy contracts in Ukraine, which is exactly what happened. And it's interesting because there is an email there that basically says, hey, thanks for letting me meet your father. You know, it's in kind of broken English, but basically the gist of it is, thanks for introducing me to your father. We will talk later. You know, shortly after that, Joe Biden, he went to Ukraine and he told Ukraine, you know, I want to get this prosecutor who's looking into Burisma fired because he's not doing his job. He's corrupt. The prosecutor is corrupt. And he got the UN and I'm sure the Obama administration, everybody that was involved, I'm sure he got them on board, convinced them that, you know, the prosecutor was correct. Who knows if he convinced them? These people are so corrupt. He probably didn't even have to say anything. He's just like, I'm Joe Biden. I'm the VP. This is what I say. We're going to hold $1 billion unless you do what we say. We are the United States. Rawr, you know, and everybody kind of just fell in line. They were like, okay. So Joe Biden goes to Ukraine to get the prosecutor fired.
I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, what, 6 hours? I looked, I said, we're leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired.
Prosecutor was fired. New prosecutor was hired, who interestingly enough decided to drop the case, drop the investigation into looking into Burisma, which incidentally Hunter Biden is on the board for, which incidentally is also Burisma partner is the person that sent the email to Hunter Biden saying, thank you for introducing me to your father. So there's all sorts of really, it's tough. It's really tough to explain to a leftist the intricate problems within our FBI, CIA, DOJ, and what happened in Ukraine was basically what they Democrats had accused Trump of doing, quid pro quo. We even have Joe, I think it was 2018, and I will try to put that video blurb, I'll try to put that in this video so you can see it for yourself. It's like 27 seconds long, and it's Joe Biden laughing about the fact that he got the prosecutor fired. The prosecutor who was looking into Burisma, which is the company that his son sat on the board for. So there's conflict of interest all around here, okay? But this isn't even the most explosive thing. Let me tell you the most explosive thing. Hunter Biden traveled on Air Force 2 with Joe Biden to China. Now, he ended up getting millions of dollars from China, dirty money. And I think that this Chinese company doesn't even exist anymore, because my guess is it was just like a way to funnel money from the Chinese government right to Joe Biden's pocket, because it sure seems to me like Hunter Biden didn't get to keep that money. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope it was informative, and if you think it was helpful in any way, please share this information. Share this video or put a link somewhere in your Twitter account or your Facebook, and just share it. Thanks for watching. God bless America. Bye. If you like content like this, please watch me, like me, share me, or subscribe to me. I'll see you out there.